We are working on the cut files for the 4RS Spyder. So here we are in Adapt Software by Xpel, where we are modifying the patterns. So here where you can see just a quick rundown, where you see yellow is where we have modified the pattern slightly to extend the edges for better coverage. So all in all, deleting the not the parking sensor, but the tow hook cover, so we get better coverage there, extending edges all the way around here, around the headlights, and throwing in a back bumper as well. So as you can see right here, we got a couple of the parking sensors deleted, extended the edges all the way around to get the best kind of coverage, since we're doing, Xpel Stealth. So yeah, gonna hop on the plotter, get this thing cut, and we'll see how it turns out on the car itself. Get you guys a closer look of how we wrap here at Detail Driven. All right, so we are jumping on the front bumper here. As you remember, we had extended the edges coming across here, around the headlight here, sides, and we have all of this extended as well. So that'll give us a little bit of a tighter seam or a tighter fitment here. If we have to do a little bit of hand trimming, that's something that we will do. We're very, very good at doing that, so your paint is not gonna get cut at all. Just gotta be very careful. It takes a lot of time, a lot of practice. But super excited to see how this is gonna come out and just, make it hide as much gloss as possible. You will have areas like this where there is a relief cut where it's gonna fold over. There will be a little bit of gloss showing here, a little bit of, very, very little bit of gloss showing here. Not a big deal at all. That's just, nature of patterns. But at least you'll get longevity. You're not gonna have any of the film in these areas over time popping out and just looking ugly. So that's the reason for these cuts right in there. So let's just get to it. All right, so fender. Everything is coming out very, very well. After doing a couple of these cars, again, you start to learn the ins and outs of them. Unlike the 911s where we pop the headlight out, in this case, we get enough of a lip here that we can tuck the film under, that you don't see any gloss. We overextend the edge slightly here just so we can hide a little bit of the gloss there. That's actually how we wrap vehicles even when they're not getting stealth wrapped. You still try to tuck as much corners, edges as possible. Same thing here. If you come around the corner, as you can see here, we have the film overextended right along the edge here. We obviously got the side marker out. So the film's gonna roll under. It'll roll right inside here. We're gonna very, very carefully get an X-Acto knife, trim this up, peel it off, so it's gonna be beautiful coverage there. Edges wrapped here, and we're gonna work our way here, and that way you pretty much get, I wanna say about 95% full coverage in stealth. Might be a couple edges, for example, around here, very, very slightly around here that might be visible, but you really gotta be like right there at it. So I guess I'll show you around a little bit more once we get to the other panels on this vehicle, but super excited to see how this thing comes out. You can already see the color, the stealth here compared to the gloss finish here. And what the customer has decided to do is we're gonna leave the carbon exposed in gloss, right? So we're gonna obviously wrap it, but we're gonna wrap it in Xpel Ultimate Plus, and then wrap this in Stealth to give it a two-tone effect for more of a pop. So I think that's a great choice that we had decided to go with. So yeah, super excited to see this thing outside. Alrighty, we got the Spyder RS all finished up. The car has been fully wrapped in Xpel Stealth PPF along with ceramic coating that went over the top of it. What we had done is leave the carbon fiber exposed, so all the carbon fiber around the vehicle will be left gloss, obviously still protected with Xpel PPF. And then we inlaid a stealth piece over the centerpiece there to keep the contrast going. The front bumper actually has 2 layers of paint protection film on it. The customer is planning on taking this vehicle to the track here and there, so he wanted to make sure that nothing would penetrate the film and potentially damage the bumper. Coming on over here, as you can see, carbon is exposed, and then right here, this whole piece is wrapped as well, but we threw on a factory piece to cover the edge right over here, and also threw on an extra piece over the Stealth right here to protect it from any type of damage, so on and so forth. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this car and the way it came out. We went back and forth deciding if it should be gloss or stealth, and I think we made the right choice of wrapping the whole entire thing in Xpel Stealth. Enjoy the B-roll. Leave in the comments down below what you think of this vehicle and how it came out. We'll see you in the next one.